mentioned that growth is one thing, but growth comes from satisfaction of the agent itself. We are known
100%.
as Keller at one point was known, at Remax was one point was known, and I wasn't around when Caldwell was probably known this as well, but we're now the recruiting company. You look at the numbers. As much as we're recruiting, we're also the production company. So can you speak to that in the public eye, being looked at as one, but being looked at as one, but really being the other? How would you explain that?
I was at Inman, Vegas a couple of months ago, and Mike Del Prete was the opening speaker there. And he is a very well-known, well-respected real estate data specialist. He studies everybody. And his presentation was very interesting. And I would encourage anyone to look up Mike Del Prete YouTube video at Inman Connect 2022 in Vegas. He was the opening speech. And there he did a comparison of EXP and 6 other companies. He showed the trajectory of where EXP surpassed transactions beyond Realogy. Now remember, Realogy is 6 brands. We actually went and surpassed them earlier this year by transaction count. That means that we are the most productive company in the industry. That is not us saying it. It is an independent researcher that has studied every brand, and it's their numbers. So that's why I encourage you to look up Mike's presentation, because it's not me telling you. It's him doing the research as an independent person. He is not related to us in any way, shape, or form. He does not sort of have any relation to any real estate company. So he really just touts himself as an independent person. So when we sort of talk about that, that is an incredible misconception in our industry, because when we start talking about revenue share is one of the greatest differentiators of our brand, but there isn't any revenue without transactions. So there's no revenue share without revenue. And you can't have revenue if you don't have transactions. And so when we start looking at this, we are first and foremost a real estate company. We are the largest independent real estate company. We are a global company. And there's only, by the way, a very small percentage of our overall agent count that even participates in revenue share. So that's another sort of misnomer. It's probably only about 13 or 14% of our entire agent pool that even participates in revenue share. So the rest of them just focused on doing business.
87% or so come over here because it's just,
correct,
in their eyes, a better place to transact real estate and enjoy the rest of their career.
Look, Eric, first of all, we're probably one of the most competitive commission-based splits in the United States at an 80-20 starting point. When you get to $16,000 cap, which for a lot of productive agents is not really very difficult to achieve, and at that point you're at 100% commission, and then you get the ability to be gifted stock. There's actually another opportunity for an agent to come in and participate in a stock buying program. So it's 5% of any of their commissions. They can buy stock on an open market at a 10% discount, and the company pays them the delta of that discount. So that in and of itself is a reason enough for someone to come in and build their own financial legacy with us, which so many people do. And that is why people come in and build their futures with EXP.
And that has nothing to do, the opportunity to sell more real estate, use all of our systems, and to acquire equity in the company at either a discount or gifted, has nothing to do with the recruiting or agent attraction portion of the
100%.